Welcome back. In this second part of Introduction to HyperWorks tutorial series, we will explore the 2D meshing options in HyperWorks. 2D meshing is widely used in the analysis of BIW, sheet metal, as well as plastic components. The new HyperWorks has a variety of new features and workflows available to create as well as optimize 2D mesh quality. We will take a look at all these features in detail. Let's get right into it. The link for the CAD model used in this video is provided in the description. Feel free to download the CAD and follow this video step by step to get a clear understanding of all the 2D meshing tools. Let's start with the 2D mesh creation tools. We will create a 2D mesh on this surface component. This can be done using the tools provided in the Mesh tab. There are several options to create a 2D mesh. The most important options are Batch Mesher and General 2D Mesh. Let's use the General 2D Mesh first. In the options, we can specify the target element size. The mesh type and element type can be selected as per our requirements. Adaptive mesh controls can also be enabled. We will not use these options for this demo. We can select surfaces, solids, or elements. As our geometry is only comprised of surfaces, we must go with this option. An individual surface can be meshed by selecting it. By selecting the edges, we can change the node density to any specific number. Another way to do this is by pressing down Ctrl and scrolling with the mouse while hovering on the target edge. The Face Edit option can be used to change the type of elements used to mesh the surface. We can also map the surface as per the options provided. Similarly, we can select all the surfaces at once and mesh them simultaneously. Now we can face edit any required face. If the region gets grayed out after changing the mapping option, it states that the chosen option is not suitable. We can also edit the node density along any geometric edge. Once the required changes are made, exit the General 2D Mesh panel. Let's hide the surface geometry to view the 2D mesh properly. We can use the Rebuild option to rebuild a particular part of the mesh to improve its element quality. To control the quality parameters, we can edit the parameter and criteria files. The parameters can be edited manually to match specific requirements. Existing parameter files can also be imported and used. Similarly, we can edit the mesh criteria manually or import an existing criteria file and use it. Now the selected elements will be rebuilt using the specified parameters and quality criteria. The rebuild option also works for the whole mesh. As you can see, due to the parameter and criteria files, we now have a washer split along circular edges. The Flow Guides option can be used to control the mesh flow in specific regions. We can simply draw a flow line by clicking anywhere on the surface. Now, the mesh in this region can be rebuilt to follow the flow line path. Open the Auto Quality tool from Elements tab. This tool can be used to automatically improve the 2D mesh quality. For manual editing of elements, we can use the Edit Elements tool. An element can be moved using the Move tool. The Smooth option can be used to remove abrupt mesh size variations. The Move tool can also be used to move individual nodes to change element shape. Quad elements can be split into triads. We can also create elements manually using the Create option. With the Density option, node density along any geometric edge can be changed to any desired value. We can also replace one node with another. All these manual mesh editing options can be used to improve the mesh quality in critical regions. The Refine tool can be used to create a smaller mesh size in critical regions of the geometry. The number of refinement layers can be adjusted as required. Just the opposite can be done using the Coarsen tool. We can coarsen the mesh by increasing mesh size. This is useful to reduce the analysis solving time by using a coarse mesh in regions of low importance. Let's delete all these elements. Now show the geometry to see the surfaces. Let's use the Batch Mesher option now. Open the parameter settings. We will tweak some parameters according to our requirements. Let's change the first washer radius to 4. We will also increase the value of feature angle. Apply the changes and exit. Similarly, open the criteria file. Let's change the calculation method for minimum size criteria. We can uncheck the criteria which we do not want to consider during the meshing process. Now select all the surfaces and create the mesh. As you can see, the overall mesh quality satisfies our requirements. We have explored all the key features in HyperWorks to be able to create a good quality 2D mesh for our analysis setup. And this is how we can create 2D mesh and optimize its quality using HyperWorks. If you like this video, please hit the red subscribe button and give a thumbs up. It helps a lot. Make sure to follow me on social media to stay updated about latest video content. Thanks for watching.